Hey, I'm about to take you on a first-person walkthrough of our latest research and development version of MagicMode. Show you what it can do, all the different ways you can control it. It's pretty cool. My name's Stephen Shaw. I'm co-founder and chief engineer at EchoTech.ai, and we're working on an add-on system for power wheelchairs called MagicMode. It consists of a couple of side cameras and a top boom camera that folds away real easy so that you can still fit in your van. People that would benefit from MagicMode. Basically anybody that uses a power wheelchair. If you want a little relaxation time, be able to get around easier, if you're uneasy driving in tight, tricky situations, crowded situations, you don't want to run over people's toes, doorways, scraping up the side of your chair, MagicMode will definitely help. Certainly people that use specialty input devices, head arrays, sip puff tubes, chin joysticks, eye tracking, whatever it might be, MagicMode will give you much finer ability to drive around things with much less input and mental strain. So in this video you will see me use our wired development joystick, but we are working so that users will be able to use whatever they currently use, whatever they're most comfortable with. That will be able to control MagicMode as well. So you'll see me go through what we call momentary control, blinker control. I'll also go through gesture and voice control, as well as a freestyle mode. And don't worry, I'll explain all of that in the walkthrough. So MagicMode is constantly iterating. We're feeding it more data, retraining our AI, improving our algorithms, iterating on the design, so it's only getting better from here. So yeah, if you know somebody that you think might benefit from the system, please share this with them. But without further ado, here's the walkthrough of MagicMode, and enjoy. So here, once again, I'll turn on the right blinker. You can see it does turn on the indicator lights of the chair. And once again, to hammer it home, I can turn on the left blinker. I'll turn up the sound so we can hear what's going on. You can
Canceling left.
You can cancel blinkers just like you would in your car. So hitting the opposite blinker
Canceling right.
cancels it.
Left.
But as there's not a left here, it doesn't actually matter if we put on the blinker or if we use the momentaries. So once you get close to the turn here, you can
left.
hit your left blinker. You can see the flashing lights from the left blinker in the chair. And then we're going to keep going here. You can do the same thing with the momentary, just have to hold it down a little bit. As soon as you get into the turn, you can let go. But it's very forgiving for exact timing. I can push it left or right here, and it's still gonna take me around all these obstacles. And then just to show here, I'm gonna
Switching to manual mode.
take over manually. Let's say I wanted to look in one of these guys here, I don't have to write myself. I can just right ahead put it into MagicMode, and it can fix itself and get us around these obstacles. Push the right blinker here.
Right.
You'll notice it also slows down for when we go through opening in an aisle, just like you would with your own cart. And we'll just keep going straight here. And once again, I can put it into a tricky spot here, just right up to this guy. And you don't have to fix yourself. It'll correct itself. And then, I want to go right, I can hold this down. Boom, I want to go left, I just hold it left. As soon as it starts, I can let go. Right here. Because I'm already angled this way, I don't even actually have to do anything, but, you could hit the right button if you were so inclined. Once again, we'll just show
Switching to manual mode.
Switching over to manual. I'm going to put myself kind of over here as if I was looking at something.
Magic mode activated.
Back into magic mode. And it you know, rights itself and gets us back on our way. You'll also notice that while you're here, you don't actually see the boom. You kind of forget that it's there. We'll go left here. We'll go left again. You can see it understands, you know, tight quarters, a little overhang. So it's going to squeeze us in through here. So now we can try out some of the gestures. So if I hit this button here,
gesture enabled.
So now if I point across my body to the left, it'll turn on the left blinker. So you just do that a little bit before your turn. So
right.
Go to the right. And I'll go to the left here. And let's see what's down here.
Left.
And the same deal, I can
right.
do a blinker here, but unless there is a turn, and that's a little too tight for us. And actually, this might be a little too tight for us still. But I'll try and go this way. Hi. Excuse me. I think I got enough room. Thank you, though. And I could still use this guy. Here, that's gonna be, you know what? I'll just back up. But thank you, though. Yeah. That's all right. I can come back the way I came. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Left.
Do you want to get out that way?
Yeah, I'm just gonna head this way. Testing out a new system. So here we'll just keep kind of going where we are straight. And if you ever go off to where you think you're gonna go, just give it a little nudge on the stick. You can head back this way. So the blinkers with the gestures work the same way as the blinkers with the buttons. So you can come across,
left.
And you can cancel it.
Canceling left.
And then,
right.
you know, and cancel.
Canceling right.
So if you do it by accident, you can always cancel. So here, I'll go left.
Left.
Around this. Nose to, you know, take a wide turn around any obstacles, obviously. We'll head right here.
Left.
Or left. Get my left and right straight. Oops, excuse me, sir. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Testing a, thank you. Good. All right, we got an interesting obstacle coming up here, so. I think I'll be able to squeeze by. We'll see here. Let's see how we handle it. Appreciate that. Thank you. And we'll try going left.
Right.
Keep on saying the opposite direction, but you know, Jared knows which way I'm talking about. So we'll keep going straight here. And then I want to go
left
through here. And then we'll go this way.
right.
So that's because the blinker stays on for about 7 seconds, so we continued on past it. Hi.
Oh, that's painful. one more will go this way.
How you doing?
Hey.
Is everything okay there?
Yep, thanks.
Left.
So now we'll turn off gestures.
Disabled.
We'll keep going this way. So once gestures is disabled, you know, you can go about your day and do whatever you need to do. It's not gonna turn on to you. Alright. And so we should head this way automatically. Hey. And so,
Switching to manual mode.
just as a little test, we'll go in here as if we're reading what's going on.
Magic mode
Turn it back
activated.
on.
Switching to manual mode. Magic mode activated.
So here we'll punch it to the right a little bit, and then quickly a little bit to the left. We'll head down this way. And so what we can also do is turn on voice mode.
Voice enabled.
So in voice enabled mode, you can say stop,
Switching to manual
and
mode.
it'll stop you there. And you can turn it back on. Magic mode,
Magic mode activated.
so it's sort of hands-free. And you can have both this and gestures on at the same time, either or none of them. And you can also activate the blinkers. So if I were to say right,
Right.
you can see the blinker comes on. Obviously there's not a right that we can take, but, and the same deal, left,
Left.
right,
Cancelling left.
you know, it cancels the blinkers the same way all the other systems worked. And as always, you can still use the joystick and the buttons to do whatever you need to do. So yeah, you can, I'll turn off voice
Voice
for now.
disabled.
You can just sit back and relax. If you need to slow down, if you feel uncomfortable how fast it's going, or if, say, if you're just looking for, you know, what it is you're looking for and scanning the aisles, you can hold down a caution button, and that just slows everything down. Everything's still acting as normal, but we just limit the speed until you get what you need to do, let go of the button, and you're off on your way again. So I'll turn the voice back on here, and we'll see what we...
Voice enabled.
Left,
Left.
so, interesting. Left,
Left.
and so even if you didn't have, you know, the ability to use any of the physical controls, you can still get by just by using voice.
Voice disabled.
And the system works across different chair positions, so we can go ahead on the fly and start leaning ourselves way back here. We can put our legs out, and I mean, you can go pretty far back. And even though the cameras are moved, the system's smart enough to understand the position of the chair on its own and track through and not hit your casters at the back of the chair. So we're going to continue straight through here. So here's going to be a tight quarter. I'm actually going to put the back up a little bit, just so that we're narrow enough to actually fit through here. See if we can't make this really tight turns. I mean, this is tight quarters for anybody. And we're gonna hit the next one, I guess. Pop through here. And I mean, at this point, we can't go straight, so I didn't actually even have to tell it to turn. Hi. You can see it being cautious for cross traffic here. We'll go ahead and just bump the right until we get through. So we should be able to just pop through these kind of things here. So giving it a right and let go, and we should continue through this way. Same deal if you want to, zigzag through different things. The momentary stick is your friend. So it requires very little, dexterity. All you're doing is pushing it to one side, and it figures out exactly how much steering, how much throttle, all of that. We'll squeeze through here. You can see it slows down depending on how narrow it is and how tricky the situation looks. It'll also figure out if you've, run into something where you can't fit through. So we've got this coming up here. It's too narrow for us to fit through, so the system should just come to a stop. It'll probably aim towards it and try, but it'll figure out quickly that it's not really something that we want to do. Come to a stop. There. So here,
Switching to manual mode.
pull back on the stick. Now I have manual control. And we'll just back up here. And in Generation 2 chair, we'll be able to go backwards, but Generation 1 focuses just on going forward for now. So we'll go all the way back here. Oop, excuse me, sorry. And I'll just start aiming us out this way.
Magic mode activated.
And so if you want a little bit more control, we also have sort of a freestyle mode. So in this mode, you can take over the steering at any point. So say I just want to spin around, I can just pull the stick all the way, and it's going to do all of the throttle for me. And I won't go back there because we know that's a dead end, but as soon as I let go of the stick, it takes over everything. So where before we were just telling it, I'd like to take a left, I'd like to take a right, but it was doing everything. Now I actually take over control for the steering, but as soon as I let go, everything is hands-free. So some people might prefer this because you're a little bit more in control. Requires a little bit more dexterity, but you still get all the benefits of being able to relax, on the straightaways. It still goes around everything, but it's very easy to, just change your trajectory, go over to the left, spin all the way around. So
Switching to manual mode.
pop back
Magic
into
mode activated.
the regular mode, where this is just momentary telling it which direction. So you can see if this was the other mode, we'd be going around in circles. Hi. Let's see here. Hi. Oh, excuse me.
Are you trying to learn your wheelchair?
Yeah, well, it's the chair's doing it on its own, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So here it'll pick one or the other. Generally it defaults to going to the right, but you don't actually have to do anything there. And then here to head our way out, we'll hold on to the right button. Oop, maybe not actually. Oops.
Following me.
Yeah, sorry.
Switching to manual
Excuse me.
Have a good day.
You
bro.
too.
Magic mode activated.
And I think the exit's over here to the right, so we'll go this way.